as well, who doesn't have too much to worry about. Falcons, name of the game is going to be trying to save their supports here. As bit of an early skirmish breaking out. Tag team leveled up. Devi in some trouble here. He's going to be dying here. First blood going to go the way of Falcons, but they will find the Enchantress in turn, although King Jungle's probably going to lose his life as well. As crit, one more right click, but he leaves the kill over for Skeeter. As he comes back, he dies again, and seems like it's going to happen again. Deja vu, Devi's Wiper is... Oh boy. Yeah, I don't have too many words to describe it. All I can say is I've seen this before, not in a dream, in real life. Get a lot of stats. Mid lane Whisper doing okay on the Batrider. Not too amazing, not too poor. But up top is probably the most problematic lane. However, Skeeter has used up the Shikuchi. Nice net coming in from the Hill Troll. And Skeeter will fall, it seems like, with the Poison Orb coming out from Devi. Get some revenge, get some XP. Very important is whipping spells. Heroic could try and chase him. Yuma does have a fair amount of move speed on the Gyrocopter. It's okay, Amar gonna try and stick around the creep wave here to survive. Mid lane as well, some action brewing out, but Amar might be dropping it. Another Lotus is at the ready. Shield Crash is there from Amar, but he should be falling here. They do get the Pangle here in the end. Mid lane in the meantime, making a bit of a go on to Whisper, who is going to be caught out by the stun, and Malrine will find the kill. Oh boy, that's going to take care of the way the lane was going. And you can see it's Malrine who actually has 700 net worth more than the Batrider. King Jungles now shows himself, and Malrine, he does a lot of damage on the DK. I'm not sure you want to square up to this Dragon Knight. Yuma's going to rotate in as well on the Gyrocopter, but Crit is drawing his attention, so he's not going to be able to get that Rocket Barrage in time as KJ will fall. So Malrine TP's out, the mid tier 1 falls. Snaking also looking to TP out as they don't have a cancel. Whisper's still level 5, so just one kill going the way of Heroic here in this mid lane. To the Viper Strike as, okay, Radiant Triangle, Malrine gonna get caught out here by that final call down. Tag team as well, slowing him down. Crits here, but he can't really save Malrine. Belongs to the Grim Reaper. Thought Amar being level 7 should have it, or at least be holding on to his skill point, but that is not the case. As mid lane, well, they find Whisper instead with that blink, but Malrine is burning up trying to find this kill. Devi would love to close the gap. Unfortunately, he's a Viper, so very, very slow. Snaking sending his creep towards the Radiant jungle to scout things out. Smokes up from Heroic, though. Try and get something done, but up top, Devi in some trouble as the Ringmaster rotates in. Skeeter's got the damage, lays down the Viper Strike, but the time lapse takes care of that, so that's it. For the BKB next. And well, they're gonna find Whisper again on the Batrider, just not having a good game. In the meantime, though, down bottom, they have found the Jakiro. King Jungle's gonna fall here. That's almost for free. Goes on. Oh. Whisper. To be a bit careful here, but up top they found Yuma on the Gyrocopter. Snowball coming in buys a moment of time. Call down comes through, but do they have the damage to bring down Falcons members without Yuma? Acropie was laid out. Skeeter gets away with the help of the time lapse. Comes back now looking for KJ. They will be able to find the Dragon Knight at the very least, but there's two already dead for the side of Falcon. The Skeeter might be in some trouble. There's the lasso coming through, so they do get the Weaver. Nice dodge of the Tame the Beast with the Snowball. Schofield with the place. And Whisper coming back into this game. A triple kill for the Batrider. Now perhaps thinking about the Enchantress, but Amar is here, and his name implies he's ready to fuck. Well, he's going to start off with the Rolling Thunder onto the Vi. The task dropping low. He will fall. He actually ends the Rolling Thunder early. That might allow the Vi to get some type of trade. Although, they don't have any way of cancelling that TP. So Amar gets that kill and is able to back off safely. And Yuma spots it, probably wants to pick that one up. He is going to do so. Snaking does have the Enchanter at the ready, but is he going to get a chance to pop it? Well, there is the escape back coming through. Snaking survives. They will lose Skeeter, however, the once. And the damage rune is still going. And that's going to be the Aegis down for the side of Falcons. But that's all the side of Heroic achieved. Probably wanted to do a lot more with that BKB plus the damage rune for Yuma. Skeeter spotted under the observer board. Doesn't have a Lincoln Sphere, has to be a bit careful. Whisper going in, trying to find Skeeter though, but he's not able to do so. The Lincoln's is there, blocks out the lasso, and now they end up losing the tusk. Schofield dies. Whisper trying to tuck tail and run, but he gets hit by the impalement arts. And Falcons, are they gonna take this fight? Seems like they want to. There's the Wheel of Wonder out onto the Vi. Damage coming in from Snaking, and that should be the death of the Viper. Does drop the Viper Strike before he goes, but it's onto Amar. Doesn't really matter. Yuma can't commit for that kill. And there's the smoke coming in. Falcons, they're baiting out this fight. Snaking's going to be here to break the smoke. The Vine's going to know that something's up in the trees. He's looking for the target, but he's not finding it. Skeeter spotted, but the sentry ward is taken care of. And the Vine's going to be the first one to fall here. The Viper dies. He doesn't even get a chance to pop the Viper Strike, while Amar turning his attention towards Whisper. Snaking in the meantime finished off. Schofield on the tusk. There's the lasso coming in. Escape Act buying some time to pipe as well. But Amar, he is dropping slowly. Yuma's running out of the BKB though, and now King Jungles has fallen as the buyback comes in from Devi and Schofield. Schofield going in on towards Malrine. Malrine's got the BKB though, and that Lincoln Sphere protects him from the Viper Strike again. As Heroic will have a dieback onto Schofield now. And Falcons is probably their fight to take if they want to go back in. And indeed, Malrine blinks in, finds the Viper. There's the Wheel of Wonder coming through. Amar's there with the follow-up damage, and I think this is at least going to be the Aegis, if not a tier 3 and a set of frags here. Malrine, okay, this one might be a bit too deep, but Amar's in as well with the Rolling Thunder. Whisper popped the lasso trying to kill Malrine, but he instead is going to be put 6 feet under in this game. Looking like it's all but over for the side of Heroic. 27k net worth lead for the Falcons. Whisper looking for the Lincoln Sphere, but I'm not too sure what it's going to do at this point. As up top, Schofield's going to be found. Malrine's there with the silence and the stun. And, ooh, Whisper was also found by Skeeter. That was a solo kill on the Batrider. And Yuma, it is Rapier time once again. Life. What is he doing with the courier? Trying to bait someone in. Skeeter, oh, has he taken the bait? Okay, well, they try to lasso him, but they don't succeed. Time lapse is there now. Mars gonna go in. They spot the fact that Yuma's got a Rapier. Schofield's dropping very low, though. Call down's gonna come in. Snowball save is there, as Schofield keeps himself and Devi alive, but Schofield will eventually fall. Skeeter gets himself the kill. BKB still ready from Yuma as Amar goes in. Nice 3-man shield crash with a lot of barrier, but KJ racks if Heroic don't step up to the plate soon. As, oh my god, the Lotus Orb actually reflects back the silencer. Whisper can't pop the lasso. There were double Lincoln Spheres as well, as Schofield looking to break it. Well, they'll get the first life without the lasso, but they've got a lasso at the ready now. Whisper, can he find it? No! Oh my goodness, once again, it's the Lincoln Sphere. Ends up blocking it. Escape Act as well from the Ringmaster, and Yuma, he might have done well to get the Rapier, but he can't find the angle for this fight. As Whisper is a Lincoln's popping machine. Uh-oh. Smoke's gonna break. Malrine gonna jump right in. He's gonna find Whisper. There's the Wheel of Wonder coming through, but Yuma's got the BKB. He's fine for now. Lots of damage coming out from Skeeter, but Yuma with the Black Cannon doing some work as well. Although, no longer has the BKB, now has to be a bit careful. Crit. Poking on Yuma. Yuma's gonna be found. There's the Ice Path coming through, but the Satanic quickly takes him back to full HP. Bloodthorn's out. BKB popped by Malrine. Turning his attention towards the tier 4s. Eyes on the prize for Falcons. Yuma does not matter if he can take down the throne. Yuma dropping very, very low. Mar going in. Call downs there. Ice Path as well connecting onto Skeeter. As Skeeter still has the Aegis. Cliffs out though. Heroic. We're going to reset this fight. Nice spots out. There's the lasso, but Whisper slowed to a crawl. He's gonna fall. Buybacks coming in. No more glyph. The throne falling. It's gonna die. GG is called. Bottom lane snaking, getting some mana burn up onto King Jungles here. Looks like they might actually find first blood. Okay, well, said that they need a good start, and Malreen's got exactly that with the Burrow Strike. Bottle flying out on the courier. First blood goes to him. Extra little bit of regen. Top lane, Schofield. In some trouble here. There's the concussive shot with the blood grenade. They're going to be able to take out the Clockwork. No, the Clockwork survives. Arcane Bolter. What? What? Schofield, what the fuck did you do? He dropped the blood grenade, lost some HP, and as a result, he was gonna live, but then he died to crit. There is that. Has a double braces now, so slowly but surely could heal back up. This mid lane, Whisper, overextending a bit onto Malreen. He's going to be punished here by the rotation in from crit. Leshrac falls as Falcons off to a very good start. Mid lane, Whisper looking for the arcane boots, while up top they do end up finding the Pangolier. Skeeter taking some damage, but should be fine. He's got one, Raindrops, Lotus, all at his disposal. Follow up from Whisper. He kind of has 0 mana. Okay. Well, both sides goof up. And down bottom, Amar gets a 6 here. You are still vulnerable. There's no spear connection, but the epicenter is there thanks to the rotation in from Malreen, and they will find the Sabaton. Heroic. Have to be careful. Actually got the blink flying out on the courier. Yeah, blink dagger's down for Leshrac. 10 minutes in. Not a bad timing. KJ finds the arcane rune. Malreen still looking for that blink dagger on the Sand King. Mid lane though, Whisper makes his move, but Crit surviving thanks to that innate, as well as the heal coming in from the Chen. Dropping very low, he will eventually fall, but Skeeter comes in, looking for some revenge. Pugna surviving, but not for long. Eventually Skeeter swipes the Fury swipes. Down bottom, Yuma gets his level 6, holding on to a skill point as Amar, out of mana, does have the wand however. And you're Rolling Thunder coming through from Divide. There's the epicenter in from Malreen. Yuma. His borrow time is going to be popped now. Gets back up to full, but severely out of position on the Abaddon. And now Crit rotates in. He's going to provide a lot of this damage, and they get the kill onto Yuma. Schofield now in some trouble. Was busy trying to get a D-ward off, but that just might cost him his life here. Nether ward's there, so Crit careful of his spell usage. It will be taken down now. The life drain keeping Schofield alive, as it's literally 5 heroes down bottom from the side of Falcons. Quick. Gonna take it easy. Skeeter is pretending to back off. Schofield hit by the spear. Raindrops keeping him alive for now, along with the life drain. There's the area coming in from Amar, but he's dropping low. Oh, but who's dropping even lower is actually Whisper. Gets taken down by the Mystic Flare. Was not anticipating it coming in from Crit. Now Malreen comes in with a 2-man Burrow Strike off of the freshly picked up Blink Dagger. Skeeter has the Enrage still. Looking towards Divide. Divide dropping low. Malreen, though, standing in that Sandstorm, is taking the Pangolier down slowly. But Malreen turns his attention towards Schofield, who still has a set of Raindrops, and everyone from Falcons is dropping very low. Fortic Shield might just pop soon. No, it does not. The Clockwork's gonna fall, and somehow Falcons get away with this. Oh, the anti-synergy of the Shield Crash and the Fortic Shield not really working out together too well for the side of Falcons. Not gonna be too pleased about that. Crit rotates up top. He's got the Mystic Flare soon. There's a concussive shot, but Whisper actually blinks in forward. Doesn't get the Edict off. And Crit's fine courtesy of the spell Lifesteal, but okay, wait, never mind. He's not fine. Yuma's here. King Jungles is here as well, so they get something. But Skeeter lives. Sand King is suffering a little bit, but mid lane, the Vi is to be careful. There's a Mystic Flare coming through. The Ancient Seal does not, however. Finally, the silence is there, putting a stop to the channeling of the Rolling Thunder, and Schofield has found Malreen with a hook shot, but the haste rune's keeping Malreen alive. Whisper, in the meantime, takes out Crit, and yeah, that fight just not going Falcons' way. Would love to get snaking here. And well, they will. I mean, it's not the way they wanted the smoke to go, but at least they get something. Oh, Snaking even brings over his army. That's a bit rough. Why not good from Heroic, but they keep losing early game fights. Things are going to be a little rough. Schofield comes in from the gate. Hook shots there to cancel the TP. Malrine. Page in history. Can you get something done here? Skeeter, Smoke's gonna break the Divide. Rolling Thunder not put to a stop, but Whisper was found. Quick hook shot by Schofield. Keeps the Leshrac alive, and Divide bumping Skeeter back into the cogs here, but Skeeter's able to walk away, still relatively healthy. And now the Sand King going in with the epicenter, the Mystic Flare on top of Divide. Divide's gonna fall, and Mark goes in with the BKB. Finds the two supports inside the arena. KJ is gonna fall, so is Schofield. As Heroic, don't bring in the numbers, they pay the price. Whisper lives and so does Yuma, but everyone else takes a fall, and now it's going to be Aegis. Skeeter though, going to be spotted. Still has the Aegis, so he's not easy to kill. Backups coming in from the rest of Falcons. In fact, they're going to find Whisper, a perfect catch with the Mystic Flare. They're going to take him down. Schofield tries going in, but actually the arena prevents him from connecting on to Skeeter. A bit of a weird hook shot, that one. And Falcons just clean up the side of Heroic. They TP out. They don't want any of the smoke. Skeeter probably goes for the jump on Yuma if he has the Shan, but didn't have it, so would have taken too much damage in return to try and do so. Anyway, Amar's gonna be spotted here. He's got the BKB, pops it perfectly in time, but the Edict's still ticking him down. There's the Hand of God trying to keep the Mars alive, but they do not succeed. Malrine, though, with the epicenter out onto 3 heroes. They're gonna quickly delete Schofield out. The Y soon to be next. Mystic Flare laid out on top of him, but a Photic Shield keeping him alive for now. Skeeter, however, will take him down, and now Yuma, without the borrowed time, is in some trouble. As this Pug now, with the Nether Ward, doing a lot of work, but he's gonna be put out of his misery soon. They will eventually find him. Takes them quite a while, and Falcons just find 4 off of the back of that smoke from Heroic. Don't mean to be... Top Whisper, found by Skeeter. It's gonna be a solo kill from the Ursa. He gets him. Beautiful awareness of the map. With the BKB next, Arcane Rune as well. So the next epicenter is gonna be a lot cheaper as King Jungle's up top. Well, what's better than cheap? It's free, and that's what KJ is. Helps him survive the Leshrac, helps him against the Clockwork and the Leshrac. As up top, Malrine just finds a solo kill onto Whisper again. Schofield lucky to get out of there with the hook shot. And that was... Down bottom, however, Schofield, oh, okay, goes from between the cogs. He's fine for now. But he doesn't really have any allies coming back in. Nullifier's out from Amar, and they're gonna find the Clockwork. Very important item this game, actually. Falcon smoked up, looking for an opening, and once again they're going to find Whisper. There's the Mystic Flare. BKB's out, but it does not protect against the physical damage of the Ursa. And Rage still available. Malrine will pop the epicenter. BKB as well, as he's trying to live. Wand and Burrow Strike on out. He's going to be okay for now. KJ in the meantime with the Nether Ward, keeping the backlines in check. There's been a 1-for-1 trade so far. Arguably, Falcons found a better trade though. Taking down the Leshrac, and now Amar coming in. The Vi in some trouble. Attempts the roll up, but only lasts so long. 3 seconds. Much longer than me in bed. Oh my god, Amar knew it was coming! He knew it was coming. That spear was so perfectly timed, and the Vi with the toxic tip out onto Schofield. Actually, it might not be a toxic tip because he did get the Roshan kill, so maybe the Vi is being taken by the Ursa. Snaking gets a shot. As, okay, Skeeter spots out Yuma. There's actually multiple heroic members here, but Skeeter's got the Aegis. They could buy, Skeeter could still buy some time as the Enrage is still going. The Ursa living will finally fall. And Heroic realized that it's time to get out. The Vi with the Rolling Thunder gonna look to buy some time, but Malrine is gonna find the partner at the very least. It's gonna be taken down. The Vi attempting the TP out will be successful. As the Vi, very brave move up top. Schofield with the hook shot on top of Skeeter. Although Skeeter, I think, should be fine. He's got help coming in. Whisper's gonna go in there with the Edict. Snake King with the heals trying to keep Skeeter alive. Skeeter will fall, but Amar is here, and he's ready to fuck. And that Schofield is gonna be in the receiving end of that. The Vi in some trouble. Caught out by the Borrow Strike, and he's gonna fall. Nullify out onto him, so the barrier, even though Shield Crash is on cooldown, would have never come through. They get the kill. Whisper does get himself a double kill, though. He takes out the Skywrath Mage, and, well, Heroic, slowly, it seems like they are doing it. Satanic is out from Amar, as he is healing back up Malrine with the Epicenter, though, demolishing what's remaining of Heroic. As it's the Young Guns on the side of Falcons doing it. And now Yuma in some trouble. Nullify pops the Aphotic Shield in some trouble. Spears out, though, along with the TP. The important fight. Oh, Heroic. Have to be careful. Rocket Flash scouting out the Ursa. The Ursa. Chain stunned up. BKB is there along with the Enrage. Can he live long enough? No, Hand of God comes in, but it's not going to keep him alive. They lose Crit and they lose Skeeter. Okay, Heroic. On to something here. Not very typical on the Ursa. Roshan gonna be up soon though. Falcons have the possibility. I hear an Epicenter being challenged. Straight on top of Whisper. No chance to pop the BKB. They'll take down the left track. Whisper dead for 90 seconds. No buyback, and that just might be Rosh. Heroic, do you want to try and contest this? You are good around the pit with Rolling Thunder and the Clockwork, but for the Tormentor. And Malrine, he has found the Clockwork. Mystic Flare makes quick work of him. Schofield fights the dust. Skeeter now going in for another set of frags here. Heroic looking to smoke up down bottom. Can't. Let's see though. The Vi looking for the right angle of initiation. Amar facing the wrong way. Yuma jumping on top of the backline with the Skyrats. Find Yuma! Oh, he got crit down before there was a chance with the Borrow trying to come through. Amar deletes him from the game. That's no Yuma, 80 seconds dead without buyback. Whisper's gonna fall. The Vi soon to be next, and Crit is alive to tell the tale to his children and his grandchildren. That's Heroic. Their time in this tournament is coming to an end. GG is called. Whisper knows. And the Vi is gonna wish them good luck for the finals. Showing some sportsmanship.